Hey, my name is Lucas Tanthorey. I'm gonna be playing VR today, this boxing game. This is too cool. What's going on, y'all? My name is Lucas Tanthorey. I'm an assistant coach here at Jawbreaker Boxing, Raleigh, NC. Trained under undefeated, retired now pro Remy and I'm gonna be playing VR today. I'm gonna be playing VR today, trying out this boxing game. My favorite fight, it's tough to say an actual favorite, but one that I like to go back to and watch a lot, and that I really enjoyed watching it, is Canelo Alvarez versus Erislan de Lara. And it's because it was a pure boxer from that Cuban style with a lot of touch, pop shot, and move, hitting an in and out, side to side movement, versus Canelo at the time was stalking him, a pure fighter, getting to him to deal with that quick movement and break him down over the fight. And it ended up being all 12 rounds, and it was a very close split decision. So it was a very good fight on both fighters with two different styles. I gotta respect them in the business side of it, you know, making so much money in doing so, but when you see them headlining these cards over top of real world champions that have started from the ground up, paid their dues in the gym, had their amateur background, I don't like that. I think it disrespects a little bit the whole plight of the average fighter that starts from the ground up, goes through the mean business, that has to really have a good team behind them that get them those big paydays along the way. It's these guys jumping right to it because they're famous from something else, their YouTube background. I'm not a fan of it. I can respect it at the same time. I just want them to end up fighting real fighters and get put in their place, in my opinion. I think that's what should happen eventually. If they want to fight in this sport, they should have to fight real fighters, not get to pick people that they know they can beat. I say skill-wise, because Jake Paul has been training a lot, he does have power in his hands. I say if he puts together some good combinations earlier on, I think he can get Askren out of there. But when you look at the amount of, that's what I'm looking for, the amount of experience that Ben Askren has with fighting, he's been in there full five-minute round fights in MMA with top strikers and been fine and survived and implemented his wrestling. I think he knows how to deal with those punches that Jake Paul is going to bring. He's going to wear them out, and I think he gets it done later in the fight. That's enough talking, these questions and stuff about boxing. I'm ready to throw some punches on this VR game. Let's do it. Is anybody around me? Can I punch?
Oh yeah, you punch.
Okay. Oh yeah. Look, man, it's been so rainy the past couple of days. I look out this window in this gym, it's all sunny. Helping my mood and anything. I gotta imagine there's some virtual reality stuff that does help with like depression and stuff. It's a little slow. Yeah, it's a little off for sure. For like how hard I'd be hitting it, it would be moving faster. As far as like the actual workout that you get with a speed bag, like burning your shoulders at the end of a workout, which is how we usually use it for fighters, it would get the job done. I'm making the same movements, but the actual like doing the tricks and stuff, it's not gonna translate the same without that feel. I mean, that's kind of gonna be the main issue with anything, I would imagine, is not translating the same without the actual feel. When I hit it laterally like that, it should be changing and setting me up for the following left hand I'm throwing and vice versa. It's kind of staying all the same direction. I mean, it's definitely close though, very close. I'm thoroughly surprised. And honestly, you don't wear gloves on the speed bag either. So that's kind of weird itself too, hitting it with gloves. Should we switch it up and go to that? Woo! Oh yeah. Now it's a little slow compared to how fast it should be going, but oh yeah. But the speed, you want to if it was faster, you would be able to boom, 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 boom. Yeah, see, he doesn't have the same rhythm. But it's pretty close though. I wish you could feel something when you make contact though. Like I see what you're saying, the vibration, but it's not nearly like the impact of the actual punch landing on something, even just a bag. So heavy bag, dummy, gotcha. The heavy bag's gonna land in the dummy's pretty nice though. It'll tell you what kind of punch you throw and stuff. Let's say punch type, left cross, now's a jab. For target practice, this is pretty good. Changing levels. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm ready to fight. I got me a little sweat going now. Trainer's back here, says I'm ready. This is too cool. Oh yeah, they're expecting, yeah, somebody, it's tough. Even if you know what you're doing a little bit, you come in out of shape to do 3-4 minute round, or 4 3-minute rounds. This is weird, looking at the glove, trying to feel it. All right, so buttons don't do anything, ain't gotta worry about that. Come on, come on. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Woo. All right. Let's see, they're counting that shot that I'm not there for. What happened? Double tap left on the right side of your headset to turn off pass through. That's a new one. He was too fast for it, man. Hey, I got to keep it on. I think this is whoa, you almost look like a fake person. That is so weird. You out of there? Because he right here in my face. Woo. Oh, that works. It looks so crazy. It's making the real gym look like a video game. This is so trippy. Oh. See, if they started adding in feints, that would be crazy. Yeah, he doesn't do anything if I faint. This dude could take some punches right here. This is the worst guard. Yeah, that's not realistic. He would be out of here with body shots if he was blocking like that. See, those don't land really. Another thing is too, they don't count a shoulder roll, which I use so much. Pretty dope, because like I used to do that back in the day a little bit, and it was always so sketchy to me, being like, dang, like I gotta hit this wall, hope cop doesn't see me. I was like, that's actually a cool spot to practice because you can get your piece right. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. I'm not even gonna lie, coming into it, I'm thinking like, there's no way this is gonna be anything relatable to actually boxing and whatnot. As far as actually taking a hit or feeling the impact on the punch itself, yes, it's just the virtual reality part, but the actual movements, the way the game kept up with the speed of my punches. When I moved my head, I could see the punch missing, come back with a counter punch. I was pretty surprised. I'm surprised. It was actually pretty fun. As far as actually learning how to box, not necessarily. You definitely gonna need to go to a coach, need to do the real thing for now. It's something maybe if they can find a way to actually simulate how you get punched, an actual training aspect of it where they actually have a trainer holding mitts, real combinations. I think the biggest thing that would help make it more realistic, to where I would say yes to that question, is if you had a real boxer with a real amateur or professional background helping develop it. You can see certain things were spot on, maybe they had some people consulting, but if you had a real fighter behind it, the little aspects that any real fighter knows, I think they can implement them. So there's a lot of room for improvement, but I was impressed. I thought it was a lot of fun. And you can see I'm sweating, so the workout part of it is there. I would say number one critique, there's definitely a little thing I could go through and really point out a bunch, but the number one thing was how realistic to when certain punches are landing, how the fighter's gonna react. You know, every now and then I would land a body shot and he wilt like this, but there would be 20 other ones I'm just ripping over and over when his guard's like this. If you do this, you get 8 punches like a Sugar Ray Leonard, that fighter's gonna, you know what I mean? They're not gonna just sit and take that like this and then wait for their turn to punch, you know? That's what I mean about a real fighter backing it and knowing certain aspects of it, because there's a difference. Somebody that doesn't box, they're gonna be one big world star punch kind of, and it's gonna register a little bit better, but a fighter that actually knows how to put something together from head to body, body to head, there's gonna be certain reactions that would make it more realistic from the opponent. So expectations, it definitely preceded my expectations. I thought it was more realistic than I thought it would be. Because being in the gym, a real gym, 6-7 days a week, I just didn't think a video game was gonna get anything close to it. But the fact that I'm breaking out in a sweat like this from 3 rounds, how real it looked looking around and either training in the gym or being in a fight, seeing the crowd, seeing your trainer off to the side, hearing the sounds, it was more realistic than I thought, but definitely a lot to improve. Once again, I'm Lucas Tanthorey, coach here at Jawbreaker Boxing. Me, Coach Remy, man, he taught me everything. Come through and see us, Raleigh, NC, Glenwood South. You get a complimentary session. We give you a free hour, let you try it, see if it's something you want to do, and we'll get you set up from there and really teach you real boxing, real hit and move, not just swinging, not just getting the workout, but how to actually box, right? Throw real punches, defend yourself correctly, help build your confidence, everything here. And it's not only that, but it's a great community. Everybody here supports each other. You see all different walks of life in here. Come check us out if you're near. All right, once again, I'm Lucas Tanthorey, assistant coach under the head coach, Remy Fullwood here at Jawbreaker Boxing.